Okay, this is the second Hot or Not video that I promised. Louise is going to shift around, I think. I don't know really what she's doing. Quite a few of like this. As I said, this is going to kind of delve more, because Hot or Not really doesn't cover anything, you know, many different definitions of hot or not. And people are like, it's because it's hot, like, in the face, it's really pretty. I'm like, okay then. But, right. So I'm just kind of going to go through this, and if you get really offended really easily, then you shouldn't have liked it, because, you know, as I said, I'm going to be truthful. Okay, so, Callum Mawson. I don't really know you that well. I've only really met you through Adam. I don't really know what to say. You've had an extensive, what I have heard of you is a rather extensive history of online girlfriends who all seem to want to kill themselves or something. That's all I've really heard, and the only time I've ever talked to you really was when you came to mine with Adam and your girlfriend had done something on Skype and died, and I was really confused at what to say, and then you said it was okay. So I I honestly don't know what to say about you, but yeah, as for hot or not, I'm afraid I'll have to say not, because you look about 12. I'm not really into the younger people. Okay, Lucy G, or Lucy Gas. I've known you for quite a while. You've changed a lot since I first met you. As for hot or not, I thought you were better looking before the bleached hair and the part of your eyebrow missing. But, you know, everyone has different tastes and whatever. So at the minute, you are pretty, but I think you look better more natural. As for your personality, I think we've been through quite a lot, even though we haven't seen each other that much recently. Been through a lot in the past, so yeah, so quite interesting past. Me having to pretend to be Scottish to your grandparents because I accidentally turned Scottish halfway through a phone conversation with them. Okay, next person, Helen Dixon. Helen, I've known you for like just less than a year, but you've always been like really nice to me and stuff, and I think you're pretty hot. Being honest here. Yeah, Dan, I think your boyfriend's called, please don't kill me. But yeah, we've had some good times at Warehouse and stuff, and my cup's still in your little cubby at Art. So if you ever want a cup, you know where there is one. Alice Whitehead, I forgot to put you in the last one, because I just kind of missed your name. I haven't actually seen you recently, I haven't looked at any pictures or anything, so I don't know if you're hot or not, really. And last time I saw you, you were about 10, so I'm not really going to judge on that, because people change, and also that's a little bit weird. Personality-wise, you've always been really nice to me, so, you know, there's not wrong there. Charlotte Hampton, who thankfully hasn't killed me for what I said in the last video. You've always been absolutely lovely to me. You're hot. Ben, don't kill me. We had quite a good laugh in Carlisle the other day. Bless you. But yeah, we should hang out sometime because I think you're really cool. Holly Newland. Oh, good God. Holly, firstly, I'd like to say, if you kick my cat, I will beat the shit out of you. And you know what I mean by that, right? Like, you were stood there with your foot, you were about to kick my cat, right? So, if you kick my cat, I will beat the shit out of you. Apart from that, you're a lovely lass. I think you're pretty hot. You should hang with me and Helen sometime, because us three combined just create some sort of laughing tornado, and I almost got a 6-pack last time I hung out with you and Helen together, because I was just laughing that much. So yeah, inbox me. Anwyn Calder-Williams, who, like the last one, but obviously wants a little bit more from me this time. Anwyn, you've always been nice to me, like many other people. Went to Taiwan with me, and that's where I originally met you, and you were one of the few people who didn't instantly go, oh my god, no. You helped me quite a lot in maths this past year, because I didn't pay any attention. I'm pretty sure the only reason I passed some of the maths is because I was sat next to you going, Anwen, help me. So yeah, as I said, looks-wise, I've never really looked at you. It just sounds a bit weird. We've always been too busy talking about Glee or something like that. So yeah, that's about all, really. Benson, as I said in the last video, pretty hot. Just piercings and tattoos and all the things everyone likes. Well, not everyone, but me. You've always obviously just been really supportive and helpful to me, so I'd consider you quite a good mate, and we should hang out sometime because Carlisle the other day was funny. Mark Jeffrey. Oh, Mark, where do I start with you? We met at Pride 2011. You got kicked out, I think. So you disappeared halfway through the night, and I was like, okay then. Then we met at Pimpstock, and I was extremely wasted. And then, finally, I met you sober, semi-sober, at the Brickyard. Repeatedly at the Brickyard, actually. And then Pimpstock again, and the Brickyard, and the Brickyard, and the Brickyard, and more of the Brickyard. Last time I saw you was last night, actually, at the Brickyard, semi-sober. Ooh, where am I going to start? As for hot or not, Mark, I'm going to have to say not, simply because I don't do the emo thing, if I'm honest. Your ears are looking cool, though. Little stretchy ears. But, yeah, I don't really know where to start. Piece of advice, don't go after Kieran Proud anymore, because he's like 13. Even if he looks older. So yeah, let's just inbox me at some point if you need some help. And also, let's just state here that I will never, ever, ever forget the time you got off with Jack Sager. That was just one of the best moments of my life. You know, Kieran says no, and you turn to Jack, and you two start getting off in the middle of the Brickyard, and I'm just sat there, like, in heaven at how funny it was.
I wish I was there.
Brad Martin. Brad, you're one of the few lads who actually know where I live. Which sounds very weird, but you know, we've had a good few laughs together. You, me, and Hannah. I haven't seen you in a while, actually, so you should pop up sometime. And we're going to Spain soon, so inbox me because I'll have a present for you. Tyler Smith. Tyler, I haven't seen you in way too long. You little blonde thing. Met you at the Rock Project when I was like 12 or something stupid, and like you're 12 or 13 now, which kind of creeps me out because it makes me feel kind of weird and old.
You are old, honey.
I'm not old,
But you are.
but yeah, just we've had a good few laughs, but apart from school and the Rock Project, I haven't really seen you. Arasalak, where do I start with you? Well, first of all, you're my cousin. You're going in for Miss Mabalakat or Miss Pampanga, I can't remember which. Basically, my cousin is a model. Oh yes. Both of my cousins have been models. Well, both of these sisters have been models. You're hot. You know that. Everyone knows that. Look her up. Look at some of her modelling pictures because she is stunning. I haven't seen you in 3 years, and it's shocking, but you're going to see me much sooner than you think you are, but I'm not telling you when, because it's a surprise. I'm going to walk into your bedroom and just be like, guess what? So yeah, inbox me. Becca Byrne, well, Becca, firstly, I got confused at the beginning of the year when I first met you, because you and Natalie, I knew you were twins. You're not identical, of course, but I still got confused between you, because it's both Byrne and just, yeah. But I finally learnt. You're really good to have a laugh with, and kind of when these lot were getting all really, really caught up in talking about Glee, you'd turn to me and, you know, we'd start talking about something not Glee related, like maths, or Mr. Quinn, or something like that. So yeah, we've had a good time. As for hot or not, I think you're pretty hot, if I'm honest. But I don't know. You're quite young looking. That's a compliment. You'll thank me when you're older. Where am I at? Becca Kirkby, who I always thought was Becca Kirby, but oh well. We've had a good few laughs as well. What was it, spring concert or something, when I somehow ended up on stage singing something. I don't really remember how I got to that point. You're an amazing singer, good friend. You've always been really nice to me. Hot or not, I think you're pretty hot. You're really short. But obviously there's nothing wrong with that because Helen's dead short and I don't have a problem with that. But yeah, I just like the fact that you're cool. So yeah. Jess Till. Where do I start? We have had a time. We've been through ups and downs and lefts and rights and every other direction you can possibly think of. Yeah, I don't know what to say about you. You're a really good mate of mine, and I think you pretty much always will be. You and Sophia together as a unit. Me just standing in the corner trying to be a bit of an umpire at the minute, but you'll be fine. Hot or not? Well, I'm not a fan of the blonde, if I'm honest. Because, you know, you have enough blonde moments, you don't need someone pointing out you're actually blonde. I'm joking. But I'm not a fan of the blonde. If you go back to black hair, then I'm going to say hot. But at the minute, I'm going to say get rid of the blonde. Because it's not working. And also your septum piercing, you need that back because that's Jess. Right there. Your plain nose is just a nose. Jack Sager. Just gonna let Lou laugh for a little bit there. Oh, she's off. Are you doing? No, she's laughing into my pillow now. I'm just gonna leave her. Jack. Well, as I mentioned in my last video, you smell and you still do. You know that. Come on, I'm not being mean here. Everyone around knows that. Well, they don't have a choice in knowing that, really. Lou said in the last video, she met you at warehouse, you didn't know, you should probably shag you and not go back. Well, she won't go back because she realises that an inch of your penis is actually knob cheese. And that's one joke, that one inside joke I'm never going to let go, ever. Still never going to let go of you getting off with Mark Jeffrey. Because that was just amazing. You're going, I'm straight, nom nom nom. What else? Well, you owe me money and you keep spending it on cocaine, but apart from that, we'll get past that, Jack, you and me, because we're interesting together. Also, you left your shorts at mine.
Those horrible, weird blue and white things.
That's
that
Lou's
when he got
opinion.
off the bus, I was like, what the hell are you wearing?
This is Lou's opinion. Lou, you might want to pop up so people don't think I've got
Oh,
some sort of ventriloquist act going on.
I am actually here.
Yeah, there's Lou.
Can I just explain that shagging in the warehouse thing? Right, that makes it sound like I've actually done it. I haven't. I swear to God, I have standards. Basically, the only reason... Shut up. The only reason...
No, I'm getting abused. You're holding me still just to headbutt me. I thought you were going for a hug, but no.
The only reason that it would be if I didn't know you is because you're a mate, and that's it. You know. I'm going to abuse you more. Anyway, carry on.
Scared.
No, I'm going to have to sit here, otherwise they can't see me.
Okay. Katie Stubbs, well, what the fuck are you doing? If you're hungry, there's food downstairs.
No, I'm not hungry.
Katie Stubbs, well, let's start with hot or not. I think you're pretty hot, but you need to put weight on because skinny, and you're really skinny, and I worry that like you're gonna snap one day or something. Especially when you're horse riding and you post like a picture. I'm like, oh, good Jesus Lord, she's gonna fall off and like just sort of thing. But you're really pretty, and I like your hair. We've had a fantastic time in art, I would say. Just, you know, all our little weird stuff, especially me playing Angry Birds with Angry Birds sweets in the art exam, which I think was classic, and it seemed to entertain you. As for being nice, you've always been nice to me, which was unexpected, to be honest. When I first walked into the form room, you sort of look around and you go, well, she's wearing a lot of makeup, she's probably gonna hate me, etc. But, you know, you keep yourself looking nice, and you're nice along with it, so why not? Amelia Sanderson.
Absolute babe.
I haven't actually talked to you that much, but when I have talked to you, you're pretty cool. Because your brain seems to work in a similar way to mine, as in, you're pretty weird. And I'm pretty weird. Some of the stuff we have talked about when we were up at the park one time, that was interesting. I can't remember, but I just remember laughing a lot. And recently, when I've talked to you, well, you're pretty sound, actually. I think we need to talk a little bit more because, yeah, I think we're both pretty cool. And, yeah, you're looking hot at the minute.
Yeah, you are, hun.
If I'm honest. Charlotte Grace Davies. Now, if I'm honest, I've never even met you. I don't remember how we came. I think we came to be friends over Facebook through Sophia, because I used to cook with her or something. Hot or not, I think you're pretty hot. Personality-wise, not a fucking clue, because I've never talked to you. Lissa Shears. Hot or not, I'm going to say not because you're that much younger than me. Be a bit weird. What else? Last time I saw you, you'd run away and your dad had found you and he was like dragging you back home or something. And me and Josh and whoever else we were with and Helen were kind of pissing ourselves. Personality-wise, you've always been nice to me, but, you know, I don't actually know you that well. Yeah. Adam Robinson, as they say, first impressions can be tough, and mine and your first impression on me was pretty. By the way, I've got an itch on my leg. I'm not just leaving. Yeah, I haven't talked to you or anything recently, but when we did talk over Facebook the first time, all I remember is having a little bit of an argument with you or something. So I'm guessing I don't like you. I can't remember. As for hot or not, never looked at you, so I don't know. So yeah. Ben Walker, well, Ben, we've had our laughs in, you know, IT, I mean in room 30 with you hiding under one of the desks and the teacher asking me where he was and me having to send her a secret note saying he's under the table just so that you wouldn't know that I'd told her. And stuff like that. Well, you know, it's always been quite funny. You've always been fairly nice to me in your own little way. And, yeah. As for hot or not, have I mentioned hot or not?
Yeah.
For Ben?
No.
As for hot or not, I'm going to say not, simply because you no, not because he's a dude, I can appreciate. It's just because you're really skinny and small. And you kind of remind me of someone a lot younger. So, like, I don't know, I don't have anything against young people.
It's just you can't really make
I can't make a judgment because I kind of...
sounding like a nonce.
Yeah. And Hannah Batty, to finish off. Well, Hannah Batty. Really live up to your name, don't you? Because you're a bit batty. Sorry, I'm just checking my phone. I really shouldn't while I'm making a video. I don't even know where to start with us. We've had our laughs so much so that I should be ripped whenever I'm with you, because, like, good God, I wake up in the morning feeling I've done, like, some sort of work. Did you just fart?
No, I cracked my knees, hence I bobbed at the same time.
I thought
No, cracked my knees.
Lovely. But anyway, I laugh a lot when I'm with you.
Ooh.
And... Okay. We need to hang out more, definitely. And I think what we need to do actually is take a trip to the Metro Centre, because when I saw you with Anne-Marie the other week and your bag had split and you'd lost all your earrings and you hadn't even noticed, and that was classic. You know, also, yeah, as I mentioned before, I'm going to Spain soon. I'll bring a present back, so come up to mine at some point.
From what I've seen of you, Hannah, you're really lovely. I mean, like, we had a good laugh just sitting on the steps in front of this thing's house for ages, didn't we? So yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. I'm guessing.
Adam not like it.
Did Adam like it?
I don't know.
Did he like? I think he did.
Did he comment it or did he like it?
I think he liked it.
Did he?
Alright, anyway, I'm going to put Adam in this.
Yeah.
Simply because I don't know if he did or didn't like it.
Well, we put Callie in it and they,
Well, they come as a package,
yeah,
don't they?
they sort of do.
Okay, well, to finish this off then, Adam riding.
Yeah, where do we start with Adam riding?
Let me out. No, Adam, we were very good mates at one point. I even let you sleep in my bed with me, in a completely non-sexual way, of course.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh.
me and Adam have shared a bed. You're like one of the first guys
anything.
in 4 years who shared a bed with me, and the last one was my first ever boyfriend. So let's just say it's been a while. So yeah, we were really good mates at one point, and then some shiz went down, and I haven't seen you since band night. Band night, you turned up and disappeared and made lots of comments about my cat, meaning Knox, not my cat. You really need to learn how to laugh.
I've got that many different laughs. It's unbelievable.
Yes.
Anyway.
So yeah, on my wall, I have actually painted over the writing wall, but there was an ode to Adam. I don't know if that's what you call it, but I've heard that phrase before. It was a cupboard with an outline of a person standing outside of it, and inside the outline it said, "Stand here." And coming out of the cupboard it said, "Let me out."
And there were motion marks to show it was rocking as well.
Yes. So that is an ode to Adam.
Yes.
To what went down, and now it's painted over. Maybe the past will be painted over or something philosophical like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, maybe we should all have a get together.
Don't involve gin.
Not gin, whiskey.
No, yeah, whiskey.
Get a bit of whiskey downers and have a good old honest
logo quiz.
Honest chat. Play a bit of the local. I've still got all your games.
Yeah.
So yeah, you better pop up to mine anyway. So yeah, just give me a text at some point, boy. That was probably the campus thing I've ever done.
Boy.
And then yeah,
that's
we'll
more fun to
just
do.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Boy.
I'm probably gonna end up making another one of these.
Yeah.
So inbox me, like, and this, that, and the other shit. So yeah, whatever. Have fun, people, and just yeah.